Hey there. Hey there. We're at the Galveston Beach. We're having fun. You know what day it is? It's cruise day for those people. Those people that's going on a cruise before me. It's a wonderful sight. Cruising is a fact. Good morning, you guys.
Good morning, everybody.
That was the wrong opener. He hit the wrong button. And sorry about that. But there is an opening for the show, as you know. Oh, they kind of rhymed.
Mm-hmm.
And
we hope you enjoyed that premiere of Cruising Through Life Live's new opener. And now let's get it on with the show, because you guys are here for Go Live Together.
And look. Well, good morning again.
Good morning.
You know, he just wanted to show y'all the new opening and the shortened name, which is just Go Live Together. And you can remember that, because I can never remember the other one. Anyway, we have some fantastic hosts. And I'm gonna show you the first one drinking coffee. He's drinking his quickie. That's Eddie. He's from Eddie Lugo Studios, and he has merchandise for sale for the booze cruise. We've been forgetting to plug that for him, and I think it's on Bonfire. Okay,
yep. And the link will be coming through in the chat at some point during the show. Go ahead and hit that link if you're on the booze cruise and snag your shirt today.
Okay. And if you're a lady and you're going on the booze cruise, you know the men are getting these shirts all alike. Let me tell you, Alice Lugo has a link to some pineapple stuff for women, and mine is coming. whenever we placed an order yesterday while I was. Look, look, y'all.
Yeah,
It's all down.
Yeah,
it's all down
that's
here.
from all of that right here. That's from all that right here. So, fair warning,
Yeah,
friends of Eddie L.
yeah. We have to slow down just a little bit later.
Yeah.
And then we have the fantastic, and I mean fantastic. He knows about graphics, sound. This what you just heard. You know? He knows it all. He knows about all the ships. Eddie is first in the NCL, although he's cruised a lot with other cruise lines, you know. But NCL is his favorite, you know. And when we go on NCL, we're gonna have to pull his knowledge.
Yep.
But we have the muster drill.
The one and only.
And I say the because if you don't put the in front of it, it's going to come up with a whole bunch of other muster drills.
It's going to come up with the safety briefing.
Yeah, right. Because I did that and I said, I can't find him. And then I went back.
You have to refine your search for a channel search.
The
muster drill.
You got to put the in there. You have Scott. And then you have... and also Scott knows about computer issues, tech issues as well. Then you have Jeremy. He's tech. He's graphic. He does a lot of stuff. Okay.
And Scott and I both wear the hat of a travel agent as well. So in the event that you want to book your cruise or book your travel, get a hold of one of us.
And me, I do absolutely nothing. My hair this morning, I shop online. That's my job. When they talk about something that I want to go or do or check out, and that's why probably I got this.
Yeah.
But I go and I shop, but I do absolutely nothing but introduce them and maybe talk a little bit, but not much because I don't know. Anyway, take it away, guys.
Good morning to Go Live Together. We would like to welcome everybody who has made it into the live stream and also the replay. We appreciate you guys more than you know. We really do. Thank you for being consistent viewers and, active in the chat. That really encourages us to keep the show going. And we want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Speaking of people in the chat, we got the number one chatter, the top number one in the house today was first in the house, Tuber Chat. Kevin, welcome in.
Good morning.
And we thank you for coming in.
And then next up is House of X Entertainment, Inc.
And they have a group cruise. They have a group cruise. House of X has a group cruise. And it's for Leo's birthday and it's in March. And they do have a group through Cruise Brothers. They have a group. And I can't, and it's CB.
On deck with CB.
On deck with CB is the person they're using to, but you have travel agents here that can also book you because we're booking our own.
Bone Tired Travelers has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning. And look what happened.
Yeah, they're all asking about it. We'll get to that in a minute as soon as we get caught up with the chat.
Okay, go ahead. I'm not going to talk no more.
Fats and Trey have made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
And let's see. Scotty Too Hottie, hashtag MTP has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Rooted in Essential Oils has made it in.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Sharon Rowland has made it in.
Good morning, Sharon. How you feeling?
Rob, Cruising on the High Seas and Travel has made it in.
Good morning, Rob.
Good morning.
And let's see. Oh, okay. Fats and Trey says, okay, headed to our next cruise port. I think they're cruising.
Where? I can't get on it because I'm not.
It's already underway.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
We could do a pack and sale. A pack and go.
A pack and go. Bone Tired Traveler says, mine is on the way, Cheryl. Her order.
Oh, mine is too. I have one coming just this week.
Okay. Rob has presented a question. What happened to the hand?
Let me tell you. When I had heart surgery, they went through my arm
Mm-hmm.
to get there, And every now and then it hurts, but I've been using this hand for a lot of shopping, a lot of shopping, and I've got to stop. I got to
Rest your hand. Look, yeah, there's a Temu thing open right now on the iPad, and that it's terrible. It's ongoing.
I gotta stop. I gotta stop.
You're muted, Eddie. Eddie.
That's good. That's good. He's muted. That's good.
Grab that iPad and hide it.
I know he does.
Hide it.
He did yesterday. He took the phone
and the iPad.
Yep. And
I see that he didn't do a great job.
Well, sometimes you got to plug it up,
And I like what you said, a trophy husband. I like that.
Oh yeah.
We laughed about
that. Made me laugh.
We were on the floor.
Oh, man.
I was
funny.
Laughing. That was funny.
That was
a hard job, It's like
rock
like crazy.
Rock the Boat has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Rock the boat.
The Z Show Cruise Fund has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning, Z.
Good morning.
Look, Z, this is going to happen. This is what's going on.
Yeah, that's from all of that right there.
So be careful. Be careful.
Tripping with Dre and Michelle have made it in. Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
And I hope y'all are all right. I know that there's been a lot of tornadoes in your area. It's good to see you in the chat. That lets us know that you're good.
And I went back and watched Saturday's service. Your Saturday
rehearsal.
Yeah. And because when it came on, we were out Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't get to sit down and enjoy it. But I went back and watched it.
Mm-hmm.
I like their church rehearsals.
Also, Mike and J&S Adventures have made it in. Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
The reinforcements have arrived from the north.
Ooh. They were busy this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Too.
Will G has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm like a lurker.
Look what Dre said.
What?
Somebody getting ready for a pay-per-view fight. What's the rap for?
Okay, yeah.
We thought since we're about to get channel members that we start doing some pay-per-view stuff. She getting ready to go box.
Whatever.
Or something. I don't know. That was funny.
That was funny. Me.
Yep. Let's see. Law Jones has come in with anybody heard type of news right here. Welcome in, first of all. And secondly, it says, so in today's news, has anyone heard about Virgin Scarlet Lady hitting the dolphins in the port of Miami yesterday morning during her porting?
Oh, wow.
No.
I didn't hear about that.
I believe it was the pylons.
Oh, wow.
Pylons, pilings.
Pilings? Yeah.
Pie.
Okay.
Oh, pie. Yum.
Yeah, pie.
Pizza pie. Apple pie.
I hear you. I'm not sure if I said hi to Rock the Boat, but they're in the chat also. Welcome in.
Rock the boat.
Boy Leo's in the chat.
Welcome to the party.
Welcome to the party.
I love it. Welcome to the party.
Oh, we're gonna have a good time on that march.
Oh, okay. The pilings. Yeah, that's what it. The pylons, pilings. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, we got to check that out. Susanna Moron, proud single mom, has made it in. Welcome in.
Hi.
Welcome in.
I believe that she's in the other side of the world.
Oh, okay. That'll work.
Welcome in.
Yep.
Secret Cruise Port. Turn on your notifications and stay tuned. That's what Fats and Trey just said.
Okay.
Secret Cruise Port.
But my notifications are always on you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. After I found out, I only found out this year how to do that.
Together We Travel have made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
And Mike and Rihanna.
Welcome.
Mike and Rihanna says, you going to be in the UFC?
No. That's nobody but Mike saying that crazy stuff. Yeah, I know his jokes.
Texas.
Oh no, that would be our reinforcements from the north, good sir. That's not a Texas moment.
They're coming to Texas. Don't worry.
Yep. And then Controversial Cruising has made it in. Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Hi.
She did it while backing into her normal dock. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's what Law Jones said. Bamanola has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Stay cool out there.
Please stay hydrated.
And Rock the Boat says to Bone Tired Travelers, if this boat's a rockin', don't come a knockin'.
Right?
All right. Well, that'll work. Let's see. Okay. Today is July 17th. And for now, what I want to do is give you a live look down at the cruise port today because the breeze has made it in.
Yes. That's your favorite ship.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know anymore.
I know the XL class is my favorite.
The XL class is superior. I do have to say that.
I love the XL class.
My favorite Carnival ship is Spirit.
Really, I haven't been on the Spirit.
Well, not the Spirit specifically, but the Spirit class.
Spirit
Oh,
class.
okay, okay.
Is the Glory included in that?
We got a book.
Or the Paradise?
Glory is a Spirit.
I'm a travel
class.
agent. I don't even know this.
I think it is.
Okay. Let's see. Today is July 17th. Here's a live look down at the breeze. And today, if you are coming in to cruise on her, right now we're at 82 degrees with 87% humidity and full sun in the sky. And today's sail away forecast, if you're sailing away, is 90 degrees with 68% humidity and still sunny. 15-mile-an-hour winds, though, so let's hope that cools it down for you. It's not looking too promising, though, because I do believe we're still under a heat advisory from early on in the weekend. So please be careful. Please stay hydrated if you're coming out this way.
Yeah.
On this day, July 17th.
Please don't sit in a car in a parking lot and watch a live show with the air conditioning turned off. That's
Right.
just for weirdos like me.
Correct.
No, don't. And we thank you.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Allentown.
Out of town.
Okay, so on this day in history, July 17th in 1862, Abraham Lincoln's wartime Congress passed the Second Confiscation Act, a precursor to the Emancipation Proclamation. And let's see, in 1902, American mechanical engineer Willis Carrier completed drawings for what would become the first modern air conditioner. Speaking of air conditioners, let's see. In 1918, the Carpathia, the ocean liner that rescued the survivors of the Titanic in 1912, was sunk by a German U-boat during World War I. Let's see. In 1955, Disneyland, an amusement park featuring attractions based on the creations of Walt Disney and the Disney Company, opened in Anaheim, California. In 1996, TWA Flight 800 crashed into the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of Long Island, killing all 230 people on board. A U.S. government inquiry determined that a mixture of fuel and air had ignited accidentally within a fuel tank, though others also believed the jetliner was shot down by a missile. Were you in New York in 1996, Eddie?
1996. No.
Oh, okay. I thought Eddie did it.
And PSV yesterday, excuse me.
Yeah.
I watched his live yesterday. He went live, and he had historical points from a span, and it was very interesting.
Yep.
So check that out. It was historical stuff.
On this day in 2020, American civil rights leader and politician John Lewis, who helped lead the march, that was halted by police violence on the Edmund Pettus Bridge in Selma, Alabama in 1965, a landmark event in the history of the civil rights movement, died at the age of 80. And that will do it for this day in history. And let's see. Let's get caught up in the chat. I know that I see it running. Okay. Wait. Okay. Here it is. Robert Cruz Brothers, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Leonard Family Fun, hello.
Good
Welcome
morning.
in.
Good morning.
And she has a comment here. Good morning. I think that Gloria is a conquest class. I did the ship inspection a couple of months ago, and think that is what I remember. Okay. That's good.
Yeah, so I think
We'll be on the glory.
I think the spirits are obviously spirit, definitely pride, definitely legend. Maybe that's it. I don't know. So
We have a book. I bought a book on
I'm not as familiar with those class ships as I am with Royal.
see. And you hear that, everybody. I told you. Everybody up here has a specialty in different cruise lines. So if you have a question, we can answer it.
Yep. Mikey Rand is checking in with a weather report. It is in the 80s here already, and it's only 7:15 a.m., and it's supposed to be in the high 90s today with a chance of severe thunderstorms.
Oh, wow.
So it's just like it is here,
But without
the thunderstorms.
Yeah.
Well,
That's crazy.
yeah. I mean, there were a lot of American cars there this weekend.
Yeah. Wait, did you see that though? They just had, beautiful colors.
They had American muscle.
I don't know. They had beautiful cars that I knew what they were.
Right.
But the colors was what got me.
Well, maybe American muscle is hot out there. I don't know, because
I don't know.
Down here we need some Japanese engineering or some German engineering that's going to keep the air conditioner running. Okay, that's just the bottom line. We need the computer to exceed the power. Plus, I don't even want to start on gas, but Texas. That's right.
You'd think that gas would be like you think gas would be the least of your concerns in Texas.
No, well, we keep it up with trends.
And you know what? And that's true. Scott is right. They have all rigs.
Yeah,
all of this.
We can see them.
We can see them. They're right by the ship.
Yeah,
right.
Right. And we don't. I don't understand it. That's one of those things that make me just.
It's just one up there. Yeah.
What, Billy? I hope you're okay. He said he found out yesterday that being overhydrated is worse than being dehydrated.
Oh God!
I hope ain't nothing happened. Check in with us on the chat. Let us know how you're feeling. What you going through? Orlando Magic Nation has made it in. Hello.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Welcome in.
To the shenanigans.
You make me think of Han Solo every time I hear that.
I think that is from a scene of when Han Solo was on Hoth. The rest of it was, I think that's good morning. Nice of you guys to drop by.
Okay.
That's when, yeah.
Oh, we got a cruise countdown. Rock the Boat. Rock the Boat is on the MSC Seaside in 3 days.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hashtag MKA.
The muster drill is on the Oasis of the Seas in 27 days.
Oh, you're far. Wait till you hit the 7 days. And you'll be getting some hashtag KMA.
Yeah, I'm like less than a month now. I'm like, yeah.
The Z Show Cruise Fund has a cruise countdown. Also,
do it.
Breaking news.
Do it, Z.
Hold on. I gotta show it. I gotta show it just because. Breaking news: 159 days until the greatest cruise of all time, the Carnival Jubilee, December 23rd. Yes, it is getting very, very close.
It's getting very close, and I'm ready.
That's right.
That's right. Ready. I've been shopping. I just don't have any door decorations because I skipped over the Jubilee's door decorations to go to the Paradise door decorations. So I don't have any. I got to get some. Dang. Okay,
let's wait till your Temu hand heals up real good.
No, it's too late.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, we got to check our Instagram.
Why you say that?
I don't know. There's a message for us to check our Instagram. Me and Scott.
Oh, I'm supposed to check it too? Where's the message at? I don't see it.
Oh, it's right here. Hang on. Yeah, I don't see a message either. Creator scavenger hunt. They have a creator scavenger hunt. That's what I see. New video drop at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check out cruise in New York.
Okay.
Well, that's good. Looked like Phil and Dee's travel spree.
Okay.
Leanne travel. And your favorite couple are going to be featured in this video. Be sure to go check out House of X's new video drop today. That's all I see on IG so far from you guys.
Yes.
Oh, well, listen, that first date, House of X, I could possibly do it from the Oasis. So if that would work.
And I want to ask a question, Scott. Do you get internet package?
Always.
Always? And you get
Always.
oh yeah, because you're at that level.
Well, so here's the thing, right? I get one free internet package a year from the cruise line as being a travel agent. But otherwise I just buy it.
What about your diamond status? Does it do anything for internet?
I get 1 day of free internet. Yeah. So, but most of the time, like when I'm sailing with Beth, most of the time she will buy like a 2 or 4 device package so that we don't have to log out and log back in on certain devices.
Right.
But it's not necessary. I mean, I'm perfect. I tell her all the time, I'm perfectly happy with logging out and logging back in.
Right.
I don't have a problem. You don't have to buy me multiple devices, but she usually ends up getting a deal or a special or some, percentage off. And you know how women are, they love to save money.
Yep.
That's us.
Oh.
Leonard Family Fun says, yep, water toxicity is real and uncomfortable. Just like dehydration, those electrolytes are not happy. Therefore, they make you unhappy.
Oh, wow.
Now, just to expand on that, on MSC, you cannot log out and log in. Every device has a unique identifier called a MAC address.
Yep.
You can spoof them, but you need to be really knowledgeable on how to do that. I've done it plenty of times, but in any event, when you're on MSC Cruise and the device you log in the first time, it records the MAC address and it will only accept that device. You can log out all you want on that device, but you will not be able to log in on another device. You are locked into that device that you logged in on the first time till the end of the cruise. So what I do in that case is I log in on my phone and then I use a USB cable plugged into my laptop and into my phone, and in an Android, I just use share internet under settings, and then my laptop gets full internet through my phone.
Yep. So. Leonard Family Fun says, can't wait to board the Jubilee, February 24th, 2024.
Oh, she's on there with somebody that we know.
Is that Bama?
I think whoever said it yesterday, whoever gave us the countdown.
I think that was Bama Nola.
He's on there. They're on there together.
Mike and Rana's Adventures have come through with a cruise countdown. 469 days till the greatest cruise of all time, the Booze Cruise aboard the Carnival Paradise out of Tampa.
Yes, and you know what? You're so right about that too, because I am in love with the ports we're going to.
Yep.
I am in love with them. Oh my God.
Yep.
I just want to answer this chat. The 24th, we'll do fine House of X, and I'm looking forward to it.
Let's see. Rob says 104 days till a great cruise, but I have no idea what cruise could it be.
I do. I know, because you tricked us yesterday.
But it will be a great one because I am on it.
Yes, we're going to have to get together and have some fun.
And, Rob, I was looking for this news story, but it hasn't come across my news at all about the bed bugs on the horizon. I haven't seen anything about it. So If you could cite your source, that would be so great, because I'm not going to officially report anything on the show until I see it in black and white in front of me. Granny Filming again has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Let's see.
Oh, the cruising chicks are here.
Good
Hey,
morning.
chicks. What's up, girls?
You know, I caught their live on Sunday morning, and this time it was an hour later than it had been, and they definitely seemed like they were more awake. Although Crystal still seemed like she was kind of sleepy a little bit. She didn't seem her usual chipper self.
Right. And Debbie from On Deck with CB has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
And yeah, thank you, Tanisha, for encouraging everybody to hit the like button. We really, really appreciate it. And let's see, there's 23 of us in here. So now would be a real good time for us to share the cruise and travel industry news with you all.
I was waiting for something from Eddie.
I know.
Norwegian cruise ship breaks free of mooring and loses gangway. Norwegian Cruise Line's newest vessel, the first-in-class Norwegian Prima, broke free of her moorings on July 15th while docked in Zeebrugge, Belgium. During exceptional windy weather while docked in Zeebrugge, Belgium, on Saturday, July 15th, Norwegian Prima broke free of several mooring ropes and began drifting away from the pier. The ship moved enough so that both gangways fell into the water.
Wow.
No guests or crew members were on the gangway at the time, and there are no injuries related to the incident. 3 tugboats assisted in bringing the Prima back to the dock where it was securely tied up. High winds attributed to the incident, pushing against the 20-deck ship and putting additional stress on the mooring ropes. Norwegian Prima was docked in Zeebrugge from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. local time, during which steady winds ranging from 7 to 21 miles per hour, with gusts up to 50 miles per hour, and it was during one of the gusts that the ship broke free. So moving on, earlier debarkation plan for Carnival Cruise Ship. Carnival Cruise Lines has reached out to guests booked on select sailings on Carnival Legend that the ship will be returning to Baltimore earlier than the original itinerary planned. 2 upcoming fall cruises on Carnival Legend, August 13th and September 2nd, departures, which will return earlier to the home port than initially planned. Carnival Cruise Lines has reached out to the guests to advise them of the change. We have made slight adjustments to the itinerary for the cruise. Your return to Baltimore will be earlier than previously scheduled. Carnival Legend will now be docking at 8 a.m. instead of 10 a.m. The 2-hour difference is only noted for those 2 sailings on August 13th and September 2nd. Both sailings are 14-night itineraries to Greenland and Canada. No other ports of call are being adjusted at this time, and the 2 previous days of each sailing before arriving in Baltimore on August 27th and September 16th, respectively, are days at sea. Carnival Legend is a Spirit-class ship weighing 88,500 gross tons, and the ship can welcome 2,124 guests at double occupancy, or as many as 2,610 passengers when fully booked. The ship is currently home ported in Baltimore and is offering Bahamas and Eastern Caribbean sailings through the summer. So it's probably because of a change in tides, and because the Port of Baltimore is like they sail up the Chesapeake, but then they have to come up this river that I can't pronounce. It's like some Indian name. So I apologize for not being able to pronounce it, but they sail up a river, and it's a tidal river, but it's a river none the same, and it's probably due to tides. So, and then the final story I have today is Norwegian Cruise Line adds another item to the prohibited list.
Mm.
Norwegian Cruise Lines has quietly added walkie-talkies to the prohibited item
saw
list,
that.
meaning guests can no longer bring walkie-talkies of any size on board. Norwegian Cruise Lines recently updated its prohibited items list to include walkie-talkies. This makes 32 items now explicitly banned by the cruise line and follows another recent update when fans were banned in March of 2023.
That's
There is
right.
no explanation or clarification of why walkie-talkies are now prohibited, but they could be several reasons. The frequencies of certain walkie-talkies could possibly interfere with other onboard signals, including radios used by the crew members, or frequencies that need to be kept clear for emergencies. Some walkie-talkies might even interfere with onboard Wi-Fi service, though this is unlikely. The ban could also be a result of unruly behavior, such as young cruisers playing rowdy games involving walkie-talkies, or possibly throwing the small handheld radios and creating disturbances, though no reports of such behavior has been made public. That is it for the news.
On.
You know, and there's some news right here down in the chat. I had to stop right here. Rock the Boat says 2 months until their Mediterranean cruise on the Norwegian Viva.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
I thought I'd piggyback off of your Prima story with this one.
Nice.
That's going to be very nice.
I want to do a Mediterranean cruise very
Me
badly,
too.
but as I have stated in other live streams, I cannot motivate myself for such a long plane ride.
Please, let's do it. Let's plan.
I don't mind plane rides at all. I don't mind being on a plane at all. I just hate being on long plane rides. So,
I mean, I really want to do one.
Orange Cone Vlog has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
nice of you to drop by.
Yes. I hope they had spare gangways. Yeah, that's a bummer.
So I'm sure they did. So.
Yep.
I really want to do a Mediterranean cruise. I've always wanted to do it.
Okay, Tanisha has a question for all of us in the panel. For those of us who may have missed this, if discussed on previous shows, do the hosts purchase travel insurance when cruising? If so, do you purchase through the cruise lines or not?
Okay, I'll go first because I'm one of the bad people because I check the weather. I know myself what might or might not happen on a cruise, like get hurt, or I'm very careful. I have never purchased insurance.
Yep.
Never. No, I know. It's a bad thing because anything can happen. But I just go with the flow. You know, I got a passport, so I can fly back if need be. You know, and I just go with the flow. I just don't do it. So what do you do?
The same thing you do. I just began traveling.
I was expecting Jeremy to say, "Oh, I just purchased it for myself, and I just leave you on your."
No, I just began traveling like 2 years ago. So you know, this really is brand new to me. I don't know. It's just I followed the lead of the experienced one here in the house.
Okay, Scott, but what about you? Because you know you've got like 40-some cruises under your belt. So what do you
actually 54? I've been on 54 cruises. So.
Okay, so
99.999999% of the time, I purchase travel insurance, and I do not purchase it through the cruise line because it's not comprehensive enough and it does not cover enough. I purchase an independent policy, usually through a company called Travel Insured International. I used to buy Allianz policies, but they have some kind of crazy restrictions, so I don't sell their policies or buy them anymore. But I buy that outside policy just because it's more comprehensive. It covers more things. It gives you typically gives you a cancel for any reason option to get up to 75% of your funds back. So that's what I do. There is a very small fraction, minor time when I'm cruising just by myself, and I think that I gamble and I don't purchase the insurance, but for the most part I always purchase it. And certainly if my wife is cruising with me, we definitely purchase the insurance. So
That'll work.
Okay, Eddie.
We do every time. Every time we travel, we do get insurance. And even Alice has been talking about, since we have 3 cruises next year, to get the annual insurance for the whole year, since it covers all the things, all the types of travel, and we're going to be going to hotels and other areas besides the 3 cruises. So we're definitely thinking about beginning next year in January, we'll have the whole year cover.
That's what's up.
That was a good question.
So what I really want to do is because of how much I travel, I really want to buy an annual plan.
Yep.
But the problem I've been running into since 2019 is the preferred company I'd like to buy my policies from, which is Travel and Insured International. They are having a very long dispute with the attorney generals and the insurance departments of 7 states, and one of them is Pennsylvania. So I cannot purchase an annual plan because I live in Pennsylvania. So unless I would buy it from Allianz or some other company, they are still selling annual plans. But for somebody who travels a lot like I do, an annual plan is definitely the way to go because I mean, when you factor in the cost of that versus every individual trip, I mean, you'll save hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on the premium. And then all you have to do is just log in and update. Every time you're going to go, you just go in and you just put the trip in and the dates for it or whatever. And the information about usually destination stuff, that's not super important, but just the travel dates and stuff like that so that they know you're covered. But yeah, so that's what I would love to do. But like I said, I can't because.
Yep.
That was a very good question.
It was. And Scott has another great question for everybody in the chat. His question is, what is your preferred cruise length?
Well, so I love a really long cruise, and especially in the winter, right? So for the last couple of years in January or February, I like to take between a 10 and a 12-day cruise. And I've been on a couple of 11-day cruises. I really love to do that in the winter. But any other time of the year, believe it or not, my preferred time is 7 days. As much as I love a cruise, as much as I love being on ships, after about 7 days, I'm ready to go home.
Wow. Not me.
Eddie?
I used to do a lot of 3, 4, 5, and 7 days. Finally, in 2018, me and Alice did our first cruise. We did 9 days. And it felt kind of long to me. But once we got out of it, it was feeling better. The following year, we went on the Bliss and we did 14 days.
Oh, wow.
That's it. 14 days. I love 14 days. By the 12th day, I'm set. I had enough of the being on the ship, and I learned about a lot of it. I've done all my ports and everything. By the 13th day, which is a sea day, I'm ready. I'm set. I'm ready to go home.
Mhm.
Once we get home in vacation day, I'm set. I'm glad it's done. I want to be in land. So 14 days for me is my preferred sailings right now. The next one is 7 days, but I know eventually. Right now we can't have no 14 days because Alice work. But once she retires in a few years, we'll definitely go back to 14 days. Definitely.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I've been looking up as of last night. I've been looking, leaving from Galveston. The Miracle is coming to Galveston, and they will be doing some long, like,
Mhm. Journeys cruises.
yeah, 11 to 14,
Yep.
15-day cruises. The longer, the better. I love, for me, just being on the ship. I don't care. I don't want 3 days, even though it's cheaper to leave out of Miami and go to a 3 day.
Mhm.
I would have to do a 3 day, 3 day, 3 day, 3 day. And I don't want to do that. But leaving out of Galveston now, that they have these long cruises, I just love it.
Yep. The longest one I've been on so far is 8 days, and I really do like that one because it adds an extra port. It's 4 ports instead of 3. So that's my preferred.
See, I just like to rest.
Mike and Rihanna have answered. Our preferred length of a cruise would be 7 days, as a 3 to 4 cruise is way too short, especially if you're flying into a port.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
let's
So like for me, again, another weirdo thing for me is I really do not like sea days.
What?
I like port days. I like being in the ports, out doing things, meeting people, seeing the sights, enveloping myself into the culture and the environment. So for me, sea days, I can actually get bored on a sea day, right? So, my wife just shakes her head at me.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, I love sea days. And the reason I love sea days, I can do whatever. I can go to more trivia. I can do, do more stuff. It's more stuff going on the ship. And I'm all about that ship life.
Well, also after sea day brunch, we normally go up to the adults only area of the ship and go take a nap in a clamshell.
Yeah.
So I know where she's going with that. Bone Tired Traveler says 5 to 8 days is my preferred length of cruise. Syed Masur has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
So I always forget about the Miracle because it's been like out on the West Coast for like 100 years, and I always forget about that ship. I think the Miracle is a Spirit class ship as well.
Nice.
Well, I'm gonna go on the Miracle because they're doing they're being Galveston, and they have long cruises, and that's what I want. Even the Dream is gonna have a long cruise. I can't remember what year, but they're doing a long cruise.
Debbie has a question for you, Cheryl. What happened to your hand?
I think I really don't know.
It's where they went in for the angiogram. She had an angiogram earlier this year, and it still bugs her. And through all of the online shopping, that's why we keep on doing this. This is the Friends of Eddie L hand gesture whenever we're talking about any online shopping. And believe me, I had to take her devices yesterday because her hand just started bugging her a lot. So
and I take. They gave me pain pills, and I don't take them. I'm really bad at taking pills.
There's this person in my chat that says that their preferred cruise length is 180 days, and I say that it's probably 180 days twice a year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ocean Travel has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Bruce.
Tanisha said, I may be in the minority, but I think walkie-talkies are archaic. With many of the cruise lines having affordable ways to connect with family and friends, walkie-talkies are so A-team to me.
That is true.
Yep.
And for us, We have a family cruise on September 2nd. And it's so many of us that we considered walkie-talkies, but we all, each person in a group might just go ahead and pay that $5, and so we can know where.
Open up on the chat.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But
Although,
people,
like, I've used that chat. That chat does not always work very well.
Yeah.
You're back. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
We got a phone call. She needs to go attend to it.
Okay.
Rob says, Scott, I'll make you a deal. If you come and here and pick me up, I'll give you company for that long ride across the pond.
That's a deal, man. That's a deal.
All right, Bam Manola, have a good work day. He's got to get back to the heat. Yep, and Tanisha says, Cheryl, if I live so close to the port, I believe that I'm sure I probably wouldn't purchase it either. You know, because it's just a quick trip across town for us. You know,
well, but do you want to? But do you want to be out the money? I mean, like, even though you're not traveling to the ship, but if you can't go, then you still lost the money on the cruise,
right?
So,
and Scratching Pete PA has made it into the chat. Good morning. Cruising Koozies
Good morning.
is in also. Half of our shop is either off today or called in sick. Wow, that's crazy.
you know, listen, I know I said this, right? Scott Smith said that his wife enjoys the destinations. I don't I don't despise or hate sea days. They're just not my favorite part of the cruise, but I do like them, and I do explore the ship, and I do plenty of things on sea days. They're just not my favorite part.
Yep. And Debbie says, I never did either. Now we're going to start getting it from me. I still have a dent in my butt from falling on the Mardi Gras, getting out of the heat, I believe. I'm too clumsy, accident prone here. Scott Smith, good morning. Welcome in. Yep, she slipped on the stairs and can't even blame the alcohol. And also Mona did what? Has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Orange Cone Vlog says prefer cruising 7 days or longer. Anything less isn't worth it.
Yeah, for sure. Especially if you have to fly.
Yep. Law Jones says, when I bought insurance through the cruise line and needed an airlift in Alaska, the deal is you have to pay out of pocket. Then the cruise line will reimburse you if it was deemed necessary.
Right. So the policies that I buy from CNF typically have up to $1 million of repatriation coverage. So that would cover things like that.
And hey, the Bud Files has made it in. Good morning.
Welcome.
And Orange Cone Vlog says, ideal cruise for me would be to mimic Super Mario, currently at 8,750 days of cruising.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ouch.
And let's see, Rock the Boat says, we prefer 7 or more. We did a 5-day once, and we felt like we had to get off right as we were getting comfortable.
Yes.
Yeah, Elizabeth, 180 days is my preferred length.
Me too.
Yep.
Yeah, twice a year.
Twice a year. Let's see. Rob says 32 plus days is my ideal cruise. And let's see. Yes, I read that earlier, Z. The boat that helped rescued survivors of the Titanic was sunk by a German U-boat on this day in history. Debbie's talking about the walkie-talkie, says, yes, my granddaughter who is 6 enjoys the whole over and out thing with the walkie-talkies. That's kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
But why did it take until just now for the cruise line to realize that is messing with other communication devices? Because before, the whole, downloading the app and chatting through the app was a thing, everybody was saying, get you some walkie talkies. Like it was a good thing,
I mean, if I had to venture a guess, again, this is a guess, not sure. I don't think it is messing, because here's the thing. Walkie-talkies have been on those ships for a long time. If they were messing up internal communications in any way, they'd have been gone a long time ago.
A long time ago. Yeah.
I think that's just the excuse they're using, which is fine. It's their business. They're allowed to use whatever excuse they like. Right. If I had to venture a guess, I think it's probably because of, those frequencies are open to everybody. And I think people will get on the same frequency and harass other people or chime in on their conversations, or, they're so loud, it's not like it's, something you put to your ears so loud. So if you're walking down the hall and you're on a walkie-talkie and somebody starts dropping F-bombs and stuff like that, everybody around you can hear it if it's small children,
right?
And stuff like that. Yeah. The other side of that is, hey, what a great opportunity for the cruise line to force everybody to pay for the chat feature.
That's right.
Additional money.
Yep. It's all about that dollar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. PSV Odyssey has made it in, and I believe that would be a great segue for your segment, Eddie, where you discuss who is coming up live for the remainder of the day.
And here we go, sir. Coming up at 10 a.m. is the Seashore Cruise Fun. Mumming in the Word with Darian from Magnificent Germany with Darian. Following up at 1 p.m. Eastern will be Roy and Becky's Travels. J&S Adventures has, I believe it's either a live or a premiere at 4 p.m. 5 p.m. The Bot Files have a premiere. Destination Fun will have a premiere also today at 6:30 in the evening. Cruise Nuts premiere 7 p.m. Followed with Alicia Adventures in Cruising and the Seashore Cruise Fun again 7 p.m. And closing the night with the Barnyard Chicks Homestead at 9 p.m. Eastern tonight.
That'll work. And Elizabeth also says, for me, it's the medical coverage, not travel plan changes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because, something happens to you outside the country, that's going to get expensive. And if you don't know this, your U.S.-based health insurance does not work outside of the United States.
Well, maybe we need to cruise to countries that have universal health care. That would be something, because I'm thinking that we're talking to people all over the world, and a lot of countries besides ours have universal health care. Mm-hmm. So, everybody gets cared for. Mm-hmm. I don't know that life because I've always lived in the U.S., I don't know that life, but that could be interesting. An interesting way to cruise. And let's see. We are almost up out of time. I know Z Show Cruise Fun is next, but also, let's see. Okay, working from home today. Orange Cone says, working from home today. Air quality very bad today from smoke in the air. How's the smoke up there, Scott?
We have actually not seen the smoke for about a week and a half or so, but that can always change when the winds shift, and that's when it comes back in. But it's been gone for a little while now, so pretty happy about that.
That'll work. And Eddie, you have a secret that you wanted to share with the viewers. It's not top secret, but
yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
It's not a top secret. It's the secret. Boost Cruise 2.0. October 28, 2024. Leaving out of Tampa on the shipwreck, the Carnival Paradise, on a 6-day cruise going to Key West, Montego Bay, and Grand Cayman. Yeah, Irie. Yes. 6 days. For any information, please contact Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel. You could reserve your spot with $25 down, refundable. Do make your deposit for the cabin by May 2024. But the sooner, the better, because cabins are moving and balconies are very tight to get one. So the sooner you do, the better. Also, pay up your cruise by July 2024. You got a whole year to plan this out. Come on, there's a lot of creators coming in, and all of us in this panel, we're gonna be in it. So the more the merrier. Bruce will be there with his 5. House of X will be there. James Catanese, Scott from the Mustard Drill, Cheryl and Jeremy, myself and Alice will all be there. So there's gonna be a few activities already done for it. Mike and Rihanna will also be there, and they are managing a Facebook group called the Secret Boost Cruise 2.0, where you could get more information and follow up with all the activities that we'll be doing. So hope to see you there soon.
Booze Cruise 2024. Hosted by Eddie Lugo Studios, out of Tampa, Florida. Port of Calls, Key West, Florida. Grand Cayman Island. Montego Bay, Jamaica. Aboard the Carnival Paradise. Join us for this great cruise, October 28th to November 3rd, 2024. Contact Bruce at ocean2oceantravel.com.
Hello.
And Orange Cone Vlog says, my health insurance does provide international travel coverage, and it was grandfathered into the coverage.
Oh,
that's cool.
Most of them don't. Like I said, I have, we have employer coverage or employer provided coverage, but from the government, right?
Mm-hmm.
And which is some of the best coverage you can get. And it does not work outside the US. So
Bone Tired Traveler says, my concern is having to be airlifted off the boat, then being transferred to the US in case of a catastrophic injury or illness.
Yeah. So like when we were in Cuba, my wife slipped and fell and tore her rotator cuff. And we were grateful that now it was difficult for her. It was the last day. It was the last port of the cruise. So it didn't take, it's not like it was at the beginning and she had to wait it out the whole cruise. But we were grateful that she was able to stick it out, although she was in a lot of pain, but she was able to stick it out until we got back to the US, because if we had, if she'd have had to go there, then now we had travel insurance, so it would have taken care of things like that. But if we didn't and we had to go, it wouldn't have been taken care of. Or if it had been for any reason, the reimbursement would have been so low that you basically would have been paying for most of it out of your pocket anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, and I think Controversial Cruising is going to be on the Secret Booze Cruise 2.0 as well.
Yes, KW will be in the Booze Cruise 2.0.
And this link right here, if you're going on the Booze Cruise, or in the event you just want to represent and support Eddie, the Booze Cruise merchandise link for Bonfire has just dropped.
Thank you.
So, that is where you can get some swag.
More stuff coming.
Yeah. Denise says, long history of strokes and aneurysms in the family. She's paranoid, so that'll work. Orange Cone Vlog says, I have employer coverage, actually retirement benefit from the United States. It was originally
United Airlines.
United Airlines.
Oh, United Airlines. It was originally included on the policy because of flight crews.
Well, that makes a lot more sense. But like I said, 99% of the rest of us don't have that coverage. Whatever our policies are, whatever our coverage is, it doesn't work outside the U.S. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
And yeah, that is good news. I'm glad that you're covered. I believe that will do it for today's show. I would like to thank everybody that came in. We made it up to 27 of you watching today simultaneously. We are so grateful. The show, the backgrounds have changed. You can find all of our channel tags right here on the right hand side of your screen. In the event that you're not connected to us, we are Cruising is Fun Anytime, J&S Adventures, Eddie Lugo Studios, and the Mustard Drill. And we really, really appreciate each and every one of you for coming in. Everybody take care of each other out there. Hit the like button on your way out. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. And never, ever forget, we love you and good morning.
Bye.